I just felt it wasn't going to happen. And he told me what's going to happen. And I was so casual about it. And I felt like... And
so you said verbatim, the government...
Oh, yeah, he did. He said it.
Like, the government will kill it. Soldiers will come and...
He told me that they were going to kill. So I was watching in real time, and they actually opened fire. And it just...
Chelsea versus Sevilla.
He was so quite honest and casual about it. I could not. I watched it, and I broke down essentially.
I'm sorry for laughing.
For the next week, I literally didn't know where I was. That's the therapist. He took all my devices away. Really? I fully lost it, yeah. I didn't know when my daughter's 5th birthday happened because I was just in the room and just kept crying. And it was really bad to get therapist on the phone. He took all my devices, so I just could not follow up what the next. So it was really bad. And it was at that point that he started, was like, I can't do this. I can't do this, that we have to go. Like, no, this is not Lagos, It just really felt unsafe from that point. And that was, that wasn't really.
And as a people, is how to moderate it. Because
pros and cons, just like every other thing.
It leads to a lot of... See, we're a classic middleman minority. There's no part of Nigeria that I've been to, and the only state I've not been to in Nigeria is Taraba. There's no part of Nigeria that I've been to that I did not speak Igbo with somebody who lives there.
So people are everywhere.
Sorry, Cheta, is there a reason why you haven't been to Taraba? Or is it just coincidence?
It's coincidence. But the one time I was invited for a wedding in Taraba, in Jalingo, and by this time I was married, and somebody said, no, don't go. She probably doesn't remember.
No, I don't.
So do you know how many times that's for example, there was one job that we were doing that was taking me to Gombe. This was in 2021. Do you remember? We were in Abuja. And then my colleague called her to say, Cheta really wants to go to this Gombe. And the next time, I was when tickets were cheap in Nigeria. The next thing, she shows up in Abuja to prevent me from going.
Really?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Should we call Mr. Leye?
Whatever
to remind you, because he was the one that called you.
Why do
you guys now decide to leave Nigeria and come to the UK?
Why?
I have not slept. I'm still in Nigeria, but
you can tell us. Okay.
Sorry, what was the question?
Why do you guys now decide to leave Nigeria and come to the UK, and why?
Why Milton Keynes?
No, I don't care about Milton Keynes.
I care.
Why did we move to the UK?
Yeah.
I think that was post Lekki Massacre.
Same.
That was the deciding factor for.
Now that she started, do you mind if I tell the story from my perspective?
No. No.
Okay.
No, she said no. No, I don't mind.
Yes, I do mind.
Oh, yes, fine. Okay, got it. Okay, so you tell us a story. So what was it about the massacre that made you feel like, oh, I can't deal?
Well, it was just, I think it was unbelievable. Yeah. It was unbelievable for someone who was born and raised in Lagos. Things like that don't happen in Lagos.
I told you beforehand.
Really?
Yes. Can I just tell the story?
Sorry.
Thank you, sir. Things like that don't happen in Lagos. So I am a journalist. So my background is media and communications. That's where I'm still working today. And I've been writing for national newspaper in Nigeria since I started my career in 2006. So I started off reporting crime and then moved on to older bits, columnists, editors here and there and all of that. And I've been I've been in the newsroom since 2006.
And that has never been a headline.
Do you understand? Those are the kind of things that you report happening in other parts of Nigeria. They're the kind of things that you hear about 3 days after it is, died down. Again, because those early days especially, were not quite internet-friendly days. I remember when I got my first BlackBerry was the BB Curve that I had to pay twice for, etc. I didn't have personal laptops, all of that. Essentially, we're just moving into the era of new media, as it were. Yeah. So information didn't travel as fast as they used to. So by the time you hear of them, so it was just something, the kind of things I heard about. So up to that point, the kind of tragedies that you would hear in Lagos would be a tanker explosion.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Container crush somebody.
What do you get?
Like seeming acts of God.
Things like that. So you don't have soldiers march down to a protest.
And open fire.
And open fire on people that are
On our-
streaming in real time. You know, things like that do not happen in Lagos. So I think that was it for me. So the whole protest was going. I remember it was October 2020. Of course, the final day was October 2020 when the soldiers had come out. It was a few days. My daughter was going to turn 5 in a bit. I had booked a cake, etc., etc. Was a big part of Occupy Niger. We'll go out and protest and all of that, you know. So I was like, yes, you know, it's good. The youths are out. I was watching it live on Instagram. And it got to the point, it was telling me that I said, these people are going to get killed. I'm like, excuse me, this is Lagos. I know you're a Benin boy, you people do all sorts of violence, you know, there. This is Lagos.
Violence.
Of course. No, there we go. So I'm like, number one, this is Lagos. Number two, this is in VI, yeah, Lekki.
Exactly.
Do you get
It's shocking.
this is not Badagry or Ikorodu. Do you get like
You negotiate.
Honestly.
Done everybody else.
yeah, I'm sorry, but I just felt it wasn't going to happen. And he told me what's going to happen. And I was so casual about it. And I felt like, and
So you said verbatim, the government.
oh yeah, he did. He said it.
Like the government will kill it. Soldiers will come and
He
kill
told me straight up that they were going to kill. So I was watching in real time, and they actually opened fire. And it just
watching Chelsea versus Sevilla.
he was so quite honest and casual about it. I could not. I watched it and I broke down the same.
I'm sorry for laughing.
For the next week, I literally didn't know where I was. That's the therapist. He took all my devices away.
Really?
I fully lost it. Yeah. I didn't know when my daughter's 5th birthday happened because I was just in the room and just kept crying. And it was really bad to get therapist on the phone. He took all my devices, so I just could not follow up for the next. So it was really bad. And it was at that point that he started, I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this, that we have to go. You know, like, no, this is not Lagos, you know. It just really felt unsafe from that point. And that was, that wasn't
The
really.
first thing she told me
That was it.
when she finally
Same, like I can so relate to this.
She was 7 months pregnant. She said she wanted to enter car
Pregnant.
and go and carry people that they shot. I said, are you mad?
We're hearing the gunshots.
Are you mad? You are 7 months pregnant. If something happens to you that you want to go and drive, we lived in just before, after Chagonde. She wanted to now enter car and
So
go
you
there.
could hear from him.
I said, do you want them to go and shoot you and
People were dying.
gunshot?
I mean, we live on the
Even
mainland.
That's
house.
dull. I said,
We
you're
live
not
on the
living in
mainland,
house.
so we could not even
in
hear.
our 5-bedroom townhouse, feeling cool. I'm like, this is.
They were not feeling cool. What's sad?
This is Lagos.
But I didn't want to lose you in action to people that were being shot.
Let's take people to the hospital. At least.
That's what happens when you grow up in a boulevard in Udelag. You don't.
It's not just
It's
so
sheltered,
what
if you like.
I told her before it happened, I told her, see, the problem with you people from the Southwest is that you people have not seen Nigeria. The Southwest historically is the, so forget about things like Operation Wedge here. Things have happened in Southwest, things have happened all around Nigeria. But things like Asaba Massacre, Bakunori Massacre, Ugep Massacre. Okay, remove Asaba Massacre because it was during a war. Ugep, Bakunori, Umwechem, these were not during a war. Nigerian army entered the Odi. Nigerian army entered town and shot people. So I could see, it was clear to me that all of the things that did, in short, the day I made up my mind that these people were going to get shot was 17th October. The moment the government stopped talking with them, I just realized that people within the government have decided that these children want to overthrow the government.
Yeah, the narrative was that it was an insurrection.
Yeah.
They
The
wanted to
moment that
overthrow.
narrative took place, then it became clear to me that there was only one way this would end. Either those children would grow some sense in quotes and live on their own, or they would send in the army to shoot them. And so it was very clear. So when she finally came to herself after crying for a couple of days, the first thing she told me
It was traumatic,
was,
man.
the first thing she told me was that I'm not raising my children in this country. And when she said that, and what I heard was, name one soldier on Roma. Yeah, he can tell you. Now,
So I didn't hear that.
name one soldier on Roma. A mother that gave birth to a soldier did not give birth to a child. Now,
I
What-
love that. I need to learn that phrase.
was my
I'm so
mom.
anti-soldiers.
She's saying this because I told her I wanted to be a soldier.
it
And I
was,
don't
it
think I
was
can
my
remember
mom
hearing
who
you.
told my dad that back in '96, I wanted to be a soldier. I actually took the NDA exam and all of
Same.
that stuff.
Same.
And then my mom, when there's this indemnity form that they send,
Yeah.
that for your parents to sign, that if they sign
I
it, it says
never
that if you
signed
die in training, that the army is not responsible. When that phone came, my mom picked it up, looked at my dad, and said those words. And that was the first day in my life that I realized that my dad was not completely the head of the house. Like, I said,
The woman calls no
when she
shot.
said that thing, and then gave him the form. Like, oh, you're signed now. And then she walked away. And my dad looked at me and then said, my son, you're not good. See,
Aren't you glad she did that? Imagine if your life
so here's
trapped 7
I would have
Nigerian army.
I mean, I would have been, if I was still alive, I would have been brigadier by now.
Cheta, you would have been dead. I'd have been dead.
I don't know.
Given
No, what
everything.
rank? You would have entered at the top rank, right? You
No, you'd have entered as second lieutenant.
No, I'm saying, what I'm saying by now.
Yeah, you'd have entered as second lieutenant then.
Who I met when I went for the exams, I think, so there are some of them that I kept in touch with, and the best of them is a brigadier now. The rest of them are colonels. So I would have been pretty powerful.
But sorry, Cheta, how many of them have died? How many of them are Igbo?
That's why I said if alive.
If alive, thank you.
So the guys that I kept in touch with, one is that I've kept in touch with, one is a Northerner, one is Yoruba, one is Efik. So I don't know. I can't tell you.
Cheta, the odds are, as Igbo officers, you would have sent us to the conflict zones, Sambisa and co. The odds are that we would have been dead by now.
So
Because we've heard stories about
brigadiers
shooting soldiers in the back.
Yes, but the two
You
brigadiers,
heard about
Now, hindsight 2020.
none of them was Igbo. I think it's important. Now it's also important.
No, for hindsight 2020, you must be grateful to your mom.
I'm grateful that I didn't go to Nigeria.
You must
Because first of all, I want to marry her.
imagine now.
She's not going to marry
have been your commander in chief.
Man, I won't take
That's a different.
Imagine,
one ash of that fellow.
imagine being.
So again, there are so many. I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes life turns on a dime or on a 2 pence coin. So you never can tell. You understand? Who knows? And I'm not going to lie. The possibilities that I would have been shot by now, because one of the things that inspired me to want to become a soldier was actually Abacha's cool speech removing Buhari back in '85. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. When I said Abacha looked so.
You also like that speech where he said, this season has been cancelled.
When he was cancelled, it was when
he took over from Shonen. I'm talking about the one in '85.
Well, I'm not saying that.
Sorry. Man. I was like, I said the authority that was coming from the man was coming through the television.
You won't understand. You won't understand. I know what he's talking about.
God.
I know what he's talking about.
I wanted to be like Abacha.
Oh my God.
I can.
What's wrong with you?
I had that vision for 11 years until my mom killed it dead.
See, if you give me on the pattern, on the pattern of gold.
Someone that is strong, so
But
strong.
you have learned it now. You have learned
It has been court-martialed.
Exactly.
You have learned it. You have been
No, you have been
maintained.
That's my issue with.
So this person definitely would not have emerged. It would not have even known this person could exist.
My ultimate career ambition.
With your popular opinions in the army,
in GOC
You just
Combat Armored Division. That was my career goal in life. If I became a Joseph and Armored Division, I'd have made it in life. I don't want to be president. I don't want to be UN.
Mine was artillery.
Artillery. Oh shit, would I work well together?
oh my God.
Jesus, we thank you.
I never would have married a soldier.
It's a lie. By the time I come with my khaki
Nah.
and and my swagger stick.
We are Lagos born and Lagos raised. Lagos born with Lagos born,
khaki
Lagos raised.
Man.
She don't mean their claim. It does not.
It doesn't.
Look, a mindset.
Yeah.
A mindset.
Yeah.
Forget.
Even like Igwe will just carry her and give her to you.
There's one of my friends, you know him. My friend in Scotland. We grew up on campus together. His other sister, her husband right now is a brigadier.
Congratulations. So what percentage of the people that you grew up with on campus are today married to soldiers or have become soldiers themselves?
Time and chance.
Time and chance, Cheta. We can always look at the probability. What percentage?
Sorry.
You want a job.
I'm not happy with you guys.
That
I'm not happy with you guys. I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not happy with you guys.
Is it the fault?
Because people ate only one thing. And
Okay.
people are just
No,
Lolade even tried more than Cheta.
Exactly. I even took more soup.
Who's plantain and stew?
Please, no, that's it. Once plantain is the best forget.
I don't want to express my disappointment.
It's going. No, I'm going to
as
try.
we're going, we'll package some of it.
Thank you.
It's not.
Like, well, like,
I'm not. No. So
yes, just had plantain and stew.
I've accepted my middle age. I'm in my middle age, and I don't. My metabolism has slowed considerably.
It doesn't matter.
Cheta,
So take today as a cheat day.
I still eat at 1 a.m. till today. I know it's
No, but your metabolism, you have a freak
See,
metabolism.
what I try to
Because
do,
you never
I should be stuck with that.
what I try to
and
do
you
is that
eat recklessly.
what I try to do is that I try to eat maybe once a day and then exercise. I'm not always successful. And whenever I get on, we have an exercise bike. Whenever I get on the exercise bike, somebody is always laughing.
Oh, what's encouraging now? It's a good thing. Don't laugh at him.
The thing is, whenever I
Is it that I don't last on the bike? Why is it funny? I want to know why I was looking at
I do it. No, so before I did it last, but I've gotten better as that. So now I simply put I've gotten a holder for my phone. So I play,
I'm watching something that will keep
something.
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
like for example, yesterday I did 30-45 minutes on the bike.
Oh, that's good.
It's more natural. His more natural form of exercise is walking.
Yeah, now walking is also really good as well.
No, walking is
Yeah.
great, but
I do walk
the
every
problem is
go
that
walk every-
so like yesterday I wanted to go out for a walk. And
Yeah.
It was raining.
when I started raining.
Yeah, I went out under the rain. I just want my jacket.
Cool. So
Yeah.
on Tuesday, I'm doing a small consultancy in London at the moment. On Tuesday, I was leaving the house to go to London. I didn't. So again, my glasses are in that corner. I've not started wearing glasses. Again, I got the
Old age.
These are me too.
Yeah.
I looked at the weather forecast and I actually saw 11.
Yeah, but the weather is bipolar. Never believed you.
I saw 11.
Thank you.
So I was like, oh, it's not that bad. So I actually stepped out.
Without a
The
jacket.
only thing is, it is exactly what. Well, I have another one of these where it's something similar to this that I was wearing without a jacket. Only for me to get to the station, and I saw that it was actually one, and it was too late for me to go home
Yeah.
to get a jacket. So that's why I went like that. Then I came out with a cold.
Sure.
In short, I'm sure you've heard me sneak occasionally. It's just that it's now
A bit better.
as of Friday, my nose was leaking.
Oh.
So yesterday when I was saying
I was wondering if I was going to message to
my
cancel.
philosophy is it's better to have a
Bad.
jacket and not need it than
yeah,
not have
no,
a
that's
jacket.
no, that
Oh, you know, men,
Yeah.
they're the same ones that will not carry umbrella. Because they just say like, oh, I can't be carrying umbrella around, and
Yeah.
So
no. Like Chima sometimes he's going to the office and I'm like, don't wear the shoes because I know he has to walk several stations. Wear comfortable shoes. It's like, no, this is office gear. And then he comes home with blisters.
swollen legs.
Like, I told you to wear sneakers. Why don't you listen to me?
Cheta, please let me ask you a question. Are you a suffering husband?
I think we all are.
Thank you. Why do we marry? Why
As
do
an
we marry?
example,
What does that mean?
I knew that we're coming to talk and that we'll talk Nigeria.
One?
but yes,
I knew that we're coming to talk and that we'll talk Nigeria
Thank you.
at some point during
Yeah.
this conversation.
Yeah.
So I had worn my Nigeria jersey.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. Well, your wife didn't think so maybe not cool.
I mean, it was brutally bullied out of me. Like, they can't wear that. You know, I have this vintage, like, am I lying?
The Atlanta 96 jersey.
anything.
Yeah?
Atlanta 96 jersey or USNS for jersey.
No. They want this, the Eagles wings jersey.
Oh, I love that jersey. It has this green and white pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that jersey.
So that was
I didn't like it on him. Why did you bully it out of me? You don't like it or you don't think it's cool.
See who is talking.
What?
Like 95% of my clothes, it's hard to pick them for me.
Yeah.
95%.
When we go shop,
You're in
I
a
went
position.
for
You're in a
you.
position to advise anybody.
I
I have to follow him shopping.
story.
And then I have to pick out what he wears because he doesn't know how to dress.
I have a story about one of my favorite clothes of all time. Let me seek permission. Can I tell the story?
Go ahead.
Tell the story. If you don't want us to publish it, we'll cut it out of the edits. Tell
Go ahead. You've told the whole world already. I'll be surprised if it's not the same one you already put on Twitter. So go ahead.
So back in
I-
2006, the club,
I split.
Of course.
back in 2006, the club that I've supported since 1985, Juventus,
Yeah.
came to the UK to play.
Yeah.
And I went to watch the match. It was Juventus versus Manchester.
So in a way,
I went to watch the match.
I think this story has a bad ending. I want to see the ending.
I went to watch the match.
I don't know where it's going.
Somewhere after the match, I found myself lost in the bowls of Old Trafford. And I ran into Alex Del Piero.
Damn.
Alex who?
Del Piero.
Piero.
I don't know who that is.
And that's the problem.
Okay.
Exactly. You don't know who that is, so you don't value.
I don't know.
Anyway, what I like is that
I'm already sad.
on my Juve jersey, he actually wrote Cheta, Tiamo, Alex. Okay.
So they said Te amo, Cheta.
So
So who is this guy? Is he like a legend
He is a legend.
player?
see, if you are calling the best 10 footballers in history, he's
Yeah.
Hmm.
yes,
Oh.
yes.
Okay, please, let's not argue about the best. Can you, okay, so he signed
Alex
your
Del Piero
jersey.
signed my jersey.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
And I never washed that jersey after that day.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you
so-
broke
And you shouldn't know.
I didn't
hung it on the
so
wall.
you see, framing jerseys was so a lot of people don't understand the culture.
Okay.
Framing jerseys is an American culture that has now been imported into football.
Okay.
Mhm. But those days, when somebody like of the magnitude of Alex signs your jersey, and this bear in mind, this is 2006.
Yeah.
When somebody like Del Piero signs your jersey, you never wash it again. Instead, every time you are among your fellow Juve fans, you are wearing that jersey, so that they will see proudly that Alex signed my
So
jersey.
no matter how many times you wear it, you don't wash it.
For what?
You know.
That's
People watch it. You see it all watch now.
Shall wash.
Then you spray it. So when you wear the dirty
When
jersey.
people flame nowadays,
Okay.
bear in mind, this is 20 years ago.
Okay.
Football culture
fair
was
enough.
very different.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so years later, I make a deal.
We are really praying that Lolade didn't throw the jersey away. I'm really praying that not any stories going.
This sound like a tragedy thing.
Years later, I make a deal.
Lolade, please
I get married.
throw it away.
And I get married.
Okay.
And shortly after we get married, she starts telling me that jersey needs to go.
What?
Because it was dirty, right?
That is smelling.
It didn't smell it. I'm
It was not smelling. It was smelling of the fragrance of Del Piero. Anyway, I travel a lot, or I used to travel a lot in my line of work. And the funny thing is, the first time we spent 3 months together as a married couple
COVID.
was COVID.
Really?
Also thankful for COVID. I was not thankful for COVID.
Oh,
it was the
well,
first time in our
sorry.
marriage that we were
We
ever
got married in 2013. and-
together
Yeah.
for an extended
For the
period
first,
of
the
time.
first time we did 3 months
So
together.
7 years into your marriage, you hadn't even spent 3 months together.
Consecutively.
He didn't travel in 3 months.
Oh, wow.
It was COVID for, I mean, honestly.
Oh, sorry, Cheta, when you travel, do you stay like 1 week, 1 month? What's the length of time you stay away? Just to give proper
Looking at
context.
Sometimes, so depending on the project,
Yeah.
Yeah.
depending on the project, so it could be a week, it could be up to a month. So
But then he would come back and spend a few days and it's gone again the next week.
Wow.
So we had never been,
You've never
You know-
been together for 3 consecutive months after 7 years of marriage.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
anyway, so one day I travel, I come back. As happens today that they lost.
Yeah.
Even I was going to play, I was going to watch it myself. I was looking for my jersey. Wait, I didn't see my jersey.
Oh.
Jersey had vanished. I looked, I didn't see it. Anyway, kick off, I just sat down and watched. I didn't see that jersey again. For a year.
Okay. When you were looking for it, did you ask your wife where the jersey was?
She didn't know where it was.
She said, oh, I don't know.
Okay, no, not that she didn't know it, or she didn't quite know what I was talking about. I was
Okay.
looking for the jersey that Alex signed. She didn't
more
quite.
than one jersey. So that don't mean.
Anyway, so for example, I have one that I still wear today. So there is, it's written Trieste Sul Campo. So it's a commemorative jersey. So 30 on the pitch, that's what it means. So there was a time UB was stripped off one of our titles. So we did a commemorative jersey that this title, we won it on the pitch, whatever you people say. I still have that jersey, I still wear it. And whenever I wear it, somebody complains. Anyway.
Why don't you like that particular jersey, Lolade? That one is clean, right?
No, this one I watched it, nobody signed us.
So why did you like the 30 on the pitch jersey?
It's from 2006.
It was raining for too long now.
Oh, it's tattered.
Men are suffer.
It wasn't tattered. It wasn't tattered or washed or he had just been waiting for too long. I mean, almost every other day. When you say you wear the jersey, like what? It's not the only one.
I don't know when the 30.
Fair enough.
I don't know when the 32. Every other day. Like 30.
I'm talking about this one that was signed. I didn't even know it was signed.
Now you are coming.
I don't think at that time.
I'm not just wearing the Alex jersey during special occasions. You were wearing it every other day.
No, not every other day.
Well, as far as they know, it's not every other day, but I was seeing it too much on
You
it.
were seeing too much on it.
Whenever you go,
And you were not.
I need to place every week.
I didn't even know.
That's a week.
That's not bad now.
Well, it had become the flag.
Lolade,
I mean, it went missing.
on TV.
I didn't even know when it went missing. I didn't notice.
Cheta, my condolences.
So
That jersey, so I didn't even notice that one of it was not there.
a year later, I'm at home. I'm in the shower. I shower. I come out, and what is the rag that I step on the ground?
Oh my God!
You're wrong. Jesus.
It's Ali's jersey.
It's not even good material. I can't absorb it.
Jesus.
They have turned it into rag. And my house.
I've lost my appetite.
And Alessandro Del Piero.
I've lost my appetite. I can't do this. Cheta, my condolences.
It's funny. This
It's
is
not funny. Why not?
It's so hilarious. He said, what?
It's not because country you can do.
I cannot believe that.
Imagine Ronaldinho signs a jersey that
I
way.
wish I had a video of the moment you stepped on the rug and you realized that the rug was
Not funny. It's not funny.
I told you what, number one.
oh my God.
I should probably say the context. Number one, he had several jerseys.
Yeah.
Number two, I didn't know which was which. Number three, I didn't know this particular one was signed by anybody that is special.
Alessandro Del Piero. See,
So, Lauren, you don't watch football at all?
I watch football
But not enough to care.
to get it.
Yeah.
Like, so I just knew that he kept rotating his jersey. So you're going out today is Jesse, tomorrow is Jesse. Like, there are other clothes in the
I don't know
wardrobe.
why you're happy. I don't know why you're so happy with this matter. Because you feel like you wish you could have done the same thing to me.
So I didn't understand.
like I
But
said,
for the fact that he's been repeating the story several years later,
It's
still
painful
talks
now.
about
He has PTSD.
So at the time, I
understand
did
it.
not know how much it meant. Maybe if you had explained,
Yeah.
I would have
When
wanted
she had harassed you, like, saying this jersey is my favorite thing because my favorite footballer signed the.
and then would have come up with a plan. It's meaning so much to you.
Let's
Can we agree on
Let's keep it aside.
the frequency of
Don't
wearing?
once again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Would have been
What? Sorry.
this story is not being told completely
Yeah.
because I
Okay. Yeah.
got upset. And then somehow, I don't know how, but it got to my mom's hearing. And my mom asked me, don't you know that there should be only one object of worship in your house, and that should be your wife?
So your mom thought you were worshipping the jersey.
I don't understand
What
where
I
that
wrote.
came from.
Why?
He was such a football head at the time.
God's glory. So you were worshipping football and Alex Piero.
No.
What are you?
Please, can I explain for you? Can I explain for you? Please let me explain for you.
Because it's not that they don't get
She wasn't worshipping football.
What was it?
But there are unicorn moments that happen in your life that you know that the possibility that this kind of thing will happen again is close to zero. So him meeting Alexander Del Piero
Oh, Del Piero. God.
by coincidence
at his prime.
at his peak when he was an Italian god.
Okay.
And him taking out the time, because he could have said, who is this? For what a better nigga, get out from here.
Choose.
But he took time and signed on Jesse.
Got it.
You know, and even he didn't write, oh yeah, take this signature and get out. He wrote, I love you. And he wrote his name. The possibility that will happen again in your lifetime is 0.
Okay.
So that is something that you treasure for the rest of your life.
Okay, fine.
The point where I said I didn't even notice something was written.
That's even worse. Oh my God.
So maybe with time, signature had faded. So it wasn't actually what said.
That's why I told you he wasn't watching it too. I'm sure he didn't feel like
It was still there.
I didn't know.
Right, for constant use.
It was still there.
Honestly, I just knew then that
Sorry, Cheta, which marker did you use? Did you use his marker or did you have a marker?
Sir?
Did he have a marker?
No, I gave him.
So was it permanent marker?
Oh, it was
No,
a
it
viral.
was a pen. Oh, it was a pen.
So if he had watched it, it would have come off.
It would have
But-
come off, yeah.
But you could have
Watch that kind of thing.
Okay. But so you should expect your wife to hug you and
This thing had happened.
when you're wearing a dirty jersey, you haven't worn for 5 years.
Must you hug? Must you hug?
But it was not dirty.
How can it not be dirty?
I was only waiting if it was plain.
That kind of thing, you wear it gently now. You won't wear it and blow it on the floor now.
Oh my God. Oh, you went. Your body secretes oils and things on the
Are you
jersey.
saying my body is dirty?
Over and over and no, but it's natural. That's why we wash clothes, right? Why do you want
See, this English you're speaking. This English speaking is not necessary.
wash this one
This
before you
English
wear
speaking is not
it?
necessary. All you
You wash your clothes.
should tell me is sorry.
No, I can't say sorry for her. I didn't do anything. If somebody's going to say sorry, it is when that she say sorry. Well, I don't think she did anything wrong because the sweater was constituting a nuisance in the relationship. So she had to go. The jersey had
Why do women, Cheta, I'm not speaking to anybody else, so now I should add their mouth in this matter. Cheta, why do women feel like they can't control us in this life? So this woman, I said I want to buy Timberland. She said, I can't buy Timberland when you're 40 plus.
It is a genetic feeling.
no. He said he was
Lolade,
buy
is there anything wrong with
Timberland.
Timberland boots?
Do you know what Timberland?
Timberland buttons.
yeah.
Those like cream colored.
I know. That is one of the young people that that's bad. Look at the days of Cisco.
Do you know that's
right.
School.
Back then, yeah.
That girl we like
No.
Cisco.
Yes,
We've
back then.
outgrown Cisco.
Because now I know the lyrics of the song, and I'm like, this is what I was thinking. I'm like, this was right.
That song, she might say we'll be angry that why can't I wear Timberland?
The days that you ought to have worn all the Timberlands you wanted to wear.
You
Those
want
so
to
Timberland
to
boots are
use
not age restricted.
£200 to buy one pair of shoe that is for a
But Air Jordans are the same thing now. So why can I wear Air Jordan? I cannot wear
you
Timberland.
can wear Air Jordans because they are respectable shoes. You can wear them on
Who
anything.
respects them?
No, what's the judgment about Timberland?
Thank
He's
you.
irresponsible.
Why?
He's
Why?
too young for him. He's 40 plus. Why is he wearing
Who
Timberland?
said that? Obama has Timberland.
Have you ever heard of your
Obama has Timberland.
Which Obama? Where have you seen Obama wear Timberland in public?
Huh?
Show me the picture or video where Obama was
I've seen
wearing
it before.
Timberland. No, it's impossible. It's a lie.
As someone that lives in Obama's house.
Don't accuse Obama of what he did not do. You cannot wear anyway, Obama is not my husband. My husband cannot wear Timberland boots at 40 plus. Maybe when you were in your 20s, early 20s, you can be wearing Timberland.
Just look at.
See,
You that you go to work and wear wrong shoes and come back with foot sores.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the weight that one Timberland boot
You
alone?
understand?
But that's why
You know how
I will wear it
heavy it
everywhere
is.
now. I'll wear it carefully.
Is that what you should be wearing at this your age? You're very unnecessary.
Out of line. Out of line. I said at age.
Unnecessary.
how this conversation started. It started with the fact that when we were coming here today, I knew that we were coming to discuss or we will talk about Nigeria. So as a patriotic Nigerian,
You see, what did he wear?
I had worn my jersey.
Do you see? That's what it was like. You just
Should I have worn a bagger?
No, I get what Lolade is
You
saying.
like jersey?
You have caused the jerseys to
That
become a problem because you overuse them.
No, but
and
no.
she's saying everything cannot be jersey all the time. So
Am I wearing jersey now?
He had a number.
Change.
Just like I said, he had a number of jerseys in his wardrobe,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so it was just one
Yeah.
that went
It's
missing.
not,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
they are commemorating. I used to pay club dues. Oh.
Really?
Yes.
That's how much he was put off.
She stopped it.
It's a waste of money. What are you doing?
It's a waste of money. I love watching this club. They make me happy.
And then
When
you're
they
playing
won-
club. You know how much
Actually, at least I have grown. Because, see,
I bet go.
one day they lost, which means we won't be in the Champions League next season.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now,
And he's still able to have a conversation, so it's actually grown.
yes, I'm grown.
Well, because
If it were those days, we would have cancelled
when
this,
my-
we would have cancelled this recording.
because
If it were
you're
those days.
depressed.
Yes. So, and the interesting, I know the story.
Now what?
It was in this country that I actually got cured of that, and it wasn't even the Juventus people. So, this was in 2007. Chelsea had just lost a game. So I had this friend Wayne, who was a Chelsea fan. So Wayne was really depressed, and that evening we went to a club. Chelsea had lost that day, and I can't forget it was in Leicester Square. The name of the club, Sin, S-I-N. Now we got there, and then we were just trying to get. Now there was this girl who came in, a white girl, but she had Nigerian girl figure. So I looked at her. Babe, this was before your time.
Hips and bum
She had
bum.
everything. I said, see, Niger babe, but with white skin. So she was like, so I was still contemplating, how do I buy a drink for this girl? Because that club was expensive. Then 3 footballers walked in.
Away.
Sean Wright Phillips, Wayne Bridge, and John Obi Mikel. I know John Obi Mikel I ain't sure one. He has the same taste. It was the exact girl that I was eyeing.
That he
That
was
I just went straight to. And then he ordered a drink for this girl. Not a shot that I was contemplating. And I was contemplating.
bottle service.
It was full bottle. And of course, the girl went and sat with them. And see, these boys, in my very before, they spent 3 times my annual salary as saying, they declared for the club that day. And for almost a year after that, I didn't watch ball.
Sure.
Chelsea had lost that day. There were Chelsea fans, more that I knew.
So that's why you didn't watch football, because Johnny B. Mikel stole a girl that you never talked
No,
to.
they are not a game. They are not a game. Instead of be sad.
I want to see it was
Exactly. So they played the game and lost.
yes.
And then sent them to the
went to the
club,
club.
hang
Yeah.
out.
And my guy,
Oh, what
my guy who was a Chelsea fan.
And
wanted to-
That way he can cry.
So yes, my guy who was a fan wanted to die. You understand that kind of stuff. So it's that. So it was then that I didn't fall out of love with football.
But you realize it's not that deep.
It's irrealist. It's
not that deep.
it's reset me in a way such that a few years later, when I was now married and got a girl pregnant, and it was a choice between going to Brazil to watch ball for the World Cup,
Really?
or sending her, getting her the best medical care
care.
I could. It was not.
Yeah, of course, that's a long
The me of 2006.
No.
It's a really serious discussion. It's a really serious discussion. I say football in the headquarters of football.
not even
What's up in the headquarters of football?
not
I
even
would have gone.
what have you.
I would have gone. I used to be really. In 1998, I had a carry over because of football. Oh.
Really?
Yes. 1998 World Cup. The England versus Argentina. That match was hot.
Quarterfinal.
So I
It was hot. So there was, and then they fixed the exam in the middle of. Oh, then we'll write it next year. We go watch ball.
Damn.
You intentionally missed your exam.
Let me not lie. Well, I've done crazier things when I was in school. So I completely get that.
You know, some behaviors would never even have occurred to me.
Honestly.
I used to be a football fanatic.
But it's not that deep. Children used to be sad when my
Franklin said,
lose. I'm like, it's just not that deep.
Bill Franklin said, and I quote, he said, some people think that football is life and death. I can assure you it is more than that.
And then that's a stupid quote. So whoever Bill Shanty is,
You understand?
It's a bad one.
Football is a spirit.
You understand?
no, I get being
Shankly.
passionate about your
That's it that you just said.
but
Bill Shankly, that's whoever Bill Shankly is a madman.
yes.
Don't go to Liverpool and say that to you.
They will got you lot to push. Wallahi.
You won't know.
Far. But how do you say football is more than life? And it's not that deep. It's just a game.
It's a statue of Bill Shankly.
It's
There's a
just
statue
a
of Bill
game.
Shankly in front of Liverpool Stadium.
There is no statue
Fine.
of Queen Elizabeth though.
And
But you
there's
cannot
a
say-
inscription under it.
That football is
No.
more than life.
Bill Shankly, he made the people happy.
Hey, you can make people happy, but it's not that deep. You can be happy. You can feel a little bit moody.
It's
But
just
not
that
you will say you're not eating, you can't sleep because your team lost.
no,
Come
because
on,
of
make it make
because
sense.
someone else is not doing great at their career, and you are so concerned for them. Because
No,
there's
no, no,
another career.
Sorry, Lolade.
No.
Sorry, Lolade.
Another career.
Don't start to get angry with Chimezio. No,
Let me ask you a
don't
question.
kiss with Chimezio because I'm like, these guys are there collecting 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 a week. When you make that kind of money, then you can be mopping around this house because your team lost.
I mean, I think I still would understand it because I
Where were you?
Weekly salary.
Where were you on August 23, 1996?
I was watching
Secrets of the
Atlanta
Sun.
96.
Exactly. You remember. You see?
Nigeria versus
Nigeria, Brazil.
by Brazil.
See, I picked a random date from 30 years ago, and you remember.
No, because
when we beat Brazil, when we beat Brazil, the entire country.
I can't.
Cheta, I was in Enugu then. I was in Federal Enugu. I was in my house. It was midterm. I was in a house on, I don't know if you know it, Achale, Agbani Road. I stood on that balcony at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. There was a procession of people celebrating that was almost 20 minutes long.
Yes.
Like the entire country was united.
Can I
behind
say
that victory.
something on that?
That day.
That
Is
is
the first day
I don't
I drank
mind
beer with my
supporting
father.
your country.
even Abacha.
My father was toasting me.
I don't
We drank
mind-
beer together.
I don't mind the support of
Child.
Super Eagles and your country. And
Yeah, it's not
what-
Super Eagles, it's Papa Eagles. They didn't qualify for World Cup.
Okay.
Very
fine.
dirty. Very.
Now everybody disrespects Super Eagles, but in their glory days,
But they're not
Papa
when
Eagles.
we were all found
Have you seen them
Super
play?
Eagles.
Have you seen them play?
No,
I don't know.
Them walk and see.
no. So in their glory days was
It's your country. You are supporting these English clubs. It's not a country. Your association with them.
sometimes.
Whichever is not the European club, Sha.
Although I go to this thing. No, I also support Brandon Insurance.
What is Brandon Insurance?
Hey,
Oh, it's a local football.
Benny Gill.
Oh, okay, local football. Sorry. Do you really support them, or are you just saying that to be politically correct?
Brandon Insurance is currently 8th in the Nigerian Premier League.
It does.
At least don't be
It does
relegated.
follow that.
So you want the Nigerian?
Of course, I'm using to play for nonsense.
You want the Nigerian Premier League? That's a
Do you want nice too?
I follow it.
Still
No, I don't watch
like-
it.
Okay.
There's no way you can watch it here.
You can't watch it here.
Yeah,
True.
but I
Because
follow.
I don't know anybody that watches the Nigerian Premier League
No.
or even follows it. So you're the first person
No.
I've met
Thank you.
that follows the
No, I
Nigerian
used to,
Premier
the
League.
first ever professional football game that JJ Okocha played, I was there.
Really?
Yes, 1990. Enugu Rangers versus Brandon Insurance. I'll never forget that day. We were leading 4-0. Then they now brought on this small, we saw this small boy. Who is this Oweapo? Oweapo in Benin, small picking. We just saw the guy that body, they just very. Then he entered.
Video Okocha is incredible. I'm not
He
even going to lie.
entered the field. And the first ball that boy touched. Nobody from that stadium sit there again. The first ball he touched, he did something. I can't describe what he did. He did something. And it was a whole Brighton Mokaru. Brighton Mokaru, one of the meanest defenders Nigeria has ever produced. Just wave out like say they there. Everyone stand up, yay! But then he didn't score. No, those days, Okocha, he just used to enjoy.
Yeah.
He just used to
Yeah,
enjoy.
true.
So he entertained us. The next time I saw him he was in Germany playing for, I think it was Eintracht Frankfurt against Kaiserslautern, where he messed up Oliver Kahn.
Yeah.
Oliver Kahn, one of the greatest keepers. If you see what Okocha do,
It was quite entertaining these days.
Sure.
It was
Okocha is the
really-
only person I've been in a stadium. He collected a red card and all of us were singing. Nigeria versus Senegal, 2000. I was there. National Stadium. When they gave him a red card, all of us said, Okocha, well, they gave him a red card, they were singing. No. See, I used to be
His
bad.
favorite footballer.
You're a Nigerian footballer.
Favorite Nigerian footballer. I remember when we did our anniversary and I got JJ Okocha. Chimeze used to play football every morning at
Campus Square.
Campus Square.
Saturday.
That Saturday morning, I got JJ Okocha to come and play with them and wish them happy anniversary.
Oh wow.
Chimeze wanted to die. I was like,
I almost died.
You were such
Yeah, well, that's brother JJ.
good wife.
Yeah,
such
boy, he
somebody.
played. He now deeply in thoughts. He just came out and said hello, took
They
pictures
took
and that.
pictures and
But no.
his leg was spinning him. I was like, why you feel like
After we beat Senegal that day, it was Agawa that scored. And
Yeah.
I'm a bit embarrassed to admit that. I don't know if you remember, there was a pitch invasion after Agawa scored.
Yeah, you followed.
I was there.
Nobody can blame you for that.
Because we genuinely thought it was a golden goal.
Oh yeah, got it.
So, and see here, again, football has a spirit.
it does.
Senegal were leading us 1-0.
Just like it's not
Senegal
that-
were leading us 1-0 until the 84th minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now that day, so I was working in Flower Mills at the time, and my boss was a Cameroonian. I think till tomorrow I can't forgive that name, because when Cameroon won the final against us, the way the guy threw us in the office for 1 week.
But if you had won,
Wherever they got sleep,
you should have trolled him. So
wherever the man, whenever Mr. Onon, they got sleep punished.
And that was Victor Paper's fault.
The guy threw us. Anyway, he had told me, young man, don't go to this game. He was talking to himself. Now, if you remember that day, I don't know if you followed that 2000 Nations Cup. Egypt versus Tunisia played the first match. So when Egypt and Tunisia were playing, I jumped the fence and left the office. And then straight
You jumped over the fence.
straight
So
up,
you left your job.
Damn.
You can always get another job.
Wow.
So
That
went
was
to-
the real problem.
So went to watch.
You've admitted now that you abandoned your exam, got extra year.
No, I didn't get extra year.
You repeated the course
Yeah, but
just because of football. Then you also admit that you abandoned your job.
see, I think that was
your,
bad.
I understand.
It was
Your
you
boss-
understand, so I understand. It was a
your
bad
boss
state.
telling you that
I see.
Okay.
I wasn't very well behaved when it came to
Yeah.
that matters, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be proud of my son if he does such things.
it's okay.
It's not anyway. So we got to the stadium. Of course, national stadium those days, and Nigerians were not a very orderly people. We don't know. One of the things that we don't know how to queue.
Very true.
National stadium. The crowd control was police. Small time they will ride their horse with their whip to whip us into line. Small time they throw tear gas. This is
Really?
normal. Anyway,
Tear gas.
tear gas.
Damn.
Anyway, eventually, I got into the this
Stadium.
somebody now snatched my tickets, area boy. So I fought for that ticket. I said, fine, they beat me, but that ticket it was not going. Guy beat me. Then one policeman, and he said, Udok Basi, I can't forget. The guy came, he saw what was happening, so he came and and you know, policemen, they are trained to slap. So that slap where the guy delivered to that area boy, reset the area boy left me. So it was that policeman who took me into the stadium. B section, I can't forget. Because B section was under the scoreboard directly behind the goal. As I was entering, so I entered late. As I was entering, this was like 5 minutes after kickoff. The first thing I was seeing as I was coming out of that tunnel, Khalil Fadiga, the score. I said, Senegal was scoring their goal. And I just blacked out. I said, I fainted. Like,
What?
I'm telling you, I said,
physically
after I don't collect beats
fainted.
I know when Nigerians can be very misguidedly helpful. Somebody pours water on me immediately. I said, people start finding me. I mean, oh, no, let them go. If you go, you go die. Oh. Now, I said, so they just, anyway, they now managed to revive me. So we're watching, and that day, Super Eagles played. They played ball. So it's kind of like, so if you check the game that Juventus lost today against Fiorentina beat us 2-0. But we had 21 shots as against Fiorentina's 3.
What?
They scored 2 of the 3 that they shot, while we didn't score any. Their keeper was just inspired as saying,
David again?
David De Gea. It was
wow.
in short. Now God,
What the girl?
now God,
Don't, hey, respect yourself. She has like 4 bulls in football, and I hate all of them.
But David De Gea used to play for you people now.
Yes,
She-
she was
her number one bull is
Anyway,
Guardiola is also my boo.
see, right now God will punish David De Gea for what you do today. Anyway, Sha, so we played. We just couldn't score. 85th minute, the whole stadium now turned to turn to church. All of us were holding hands. Only Jesus can save. I can't forget that. That was what we were singing.
Damn.
We're holding hands.
Like I have goosebumps just
Jesus can save. When Agawa scored that equalizer, I am sure that the shout that we shouted, go! I'm sure they heard it in Ore. I am very sure. We brought down the stadium.
Sure.
Then, not long after that, extra time, Okocha got sent off. But by this time, the spirit, we knew we were going to beat Senegal. Even with Okocha being sent off. So as Okocha was going, all of us, Okocha, Imela. And then about 5 minutes later, Agawa scored the second one. We all thought it was going till tomorrow. I cannot tell you how from where I was up.
You got to the pitch.
The only thing I know is that I was on the pitch, running towards Agawa. Julius! All of us. Police were behind us. And you can find the video. Police entered with horse. They were whipping us. Do you know that after that game, we ran from the stadium to Sheraton
In
Ikeja
Jesus
behind
Christ.
the team bus.
Jesus.
I said, there are some things that you cannot tell how it happened.
So that was the team was speeding or it was moving slowly.
I don't know.
You just saw that.
I just saw that we were behind the
You
team
were
bus.
running behind.
We were running behind it. We were so happy.
Oh, good God.
See, I think, when I think of it, I think it was that day that we lost that final. Because, that's
And overconfidence.
not overconfidence. We were so maybe overconfident. We were so happy that we didn't believe it. And then, remember the next match, we beat South Africa 2-0. I was dead as well. People were carrying. Do you remember that?
Anything could stop
Do you remember
glory.
South Africa's main defender at that time was a guy called Mark Fish. Before, I say one guy, I don't know how he did it, but as we entered, the guy just did that they give all of us fish. Fish go die today. So it was giving. So all of us were entering. All of us they carried big fish.
What?
The guy had raw fish. All of us were carrying. I say dead fishes. Were fish don't die today. Fish don't die today. And then if you remember that game, Tijani Babangida scored as they kicked off. So I then till tomorrow I have never seen Nigeria's first goal against South Africa because it was one nation bound with freedom, peace and unity. Go! I said it was pretty much from kickoff that Tijani Babangida scored. So we were so happy. So when we were playing Cameroon, we were so sure. So after that penalty shootout, that's the only day in my life that I've entered bus in Lagos I didn't pay. When we entered the bus, the stadium was dead. After that game, it was dead. Like it was like
We came back from 2-0, didn't we, in the final?
we came back from 2-0.
Okocha scored a free kick.
Okocha scored the free kick against Cameroon again 4 years later when we beat them. But in that final, it was Okocha that scored the first goal, and then Chukwu Nzukwe scored the second goal.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Chukwu Nzukwe scored the first goal to make it 2-1. And then Okocha scored the second
shots
goal.
from outside.
Yeah, shots from outside. And then when he scored it, was like, "For this Lagos, we die here." The guy was all of us, and he said, "For this Lagos, JJ, we die." And then Ikpeba now lost that penalty.
He scored it, but his reaction, referee thought
there was no VAR on that.
Oh man.
After that thing, I don't know how, but I found myself at Kilo. Now,
Kilo in
Was
Surulere.
that close to where you were living, or?
it was at Kilo that I was.
Say, you know that you're physically vibrating as you're saying.
These are.
Now, I don't know whether it's vibrating from passion or it's vibrating from joy, but you're physically
Very an intense memory.
So I entered the bus at Kilo Sha, going to Uju Elegba, and somehow there were people like me who were some with football painted with Nigerian flag painted. All of us, our eyes were red. Then we entered bus, and at some point, conductor now said, "Waju." Everybody eyed the red. Look, conductor. Driver turned say, "Conductor, these people, they will kill you." You don't see what's happening. So that was how we drove in silence. Got to Uju Elegba. All of us came out of the bus quietly, went out separately. We didn't say it take to each other. It was like, I say it was a combination of
Hard
Jesus died, Muhammad died, President died, Pope died that day. So 4 years later,
I know what you mean. I cried
when we
real
played
tears
Cameroon again.
when we lost that final.
Was in the final. Like,
No, it was in the quarterfinal of that Tunisia 2004.
Yeah.
Again, that day was the day we lost that game. That Nations Cup. Because the only thing that mattered to us was beating Cameroon. And that was the day. So Okocha was already a legend. But in the Nigerian football scheme of things, it was that day that he became immortal. Because what happened was, we had just had an attack, a corner. We didn't score, but it was very close. And they were still playing the replay. I don't know if you remember, when Cameroon, from a counter-attack, they just took the ball, they scored us 1-0. And it was Eto. And then it was Rigobert Song and Mark Vivien Foy that came and were doing him like they were calling him plantain. Because no part of football is trash talking. So before the match, we have been trash talking the Cameroonians that they eat plantain too much. This. So those people, they took it very personal. So when Eto scored that goal, Song and Mark Vivien Foy came and were doing like said that they caught plantain, and Eto was like, then he now fell. And it was physical pain from the time they did that. I was feeling the pain, like saying a real cutlass on my body. When Okocha played that free kick, that equalized that goal, Chineke Meloa.
Cheta, was it better? Utaka scored the second goal, Abi?
Utaka scored the second.
Was it better than Utaka's goal? Because that Kanu's pass to Utaka.
It was the Utaka's goal was not the.
Sorry, the women's are. But we don't care. Please let's talk to
Utaka's goal. It was that Kanu's pass.
It was Kanu's pass.
Idris Kanemi, the Cameroonian keeper, if Utaka had the kind of pass that one called Kanu gave Utaka, if Utaka had not scored that thing, Kanemi for beat Utaka. The Cameroonian keeper would have beat Utaka, saying, "Why you not score this?"
It was an excellent pass. It was a volume pass.
See, that pass was personal. I say, God Almighty personally came down from heaven and made that pass. Sign for the ball. Say, this pass shall go.
Sorry, Cheta. Sorry, wait. Sorry, Cheta. Sorry, Lolade. But Cheta, was that pass better than Kanu's goal against Brazil, the winning goal? That when the ball rebounded off who's Ikpeba's back, and then Kanu got the ball, and now caught the guy. He now caught the guy. That guy left for him. Now
that was what made Kanu. That goal against Brazil.
So Kanu never became immortal.
Yeah,
He became a legend. That
goal made Kanu.
It was the one that he was backing. That he was backing Judah, and then turned and placed it. That's the one that made him a legend. But Okocha, it was that goal that I just talked about against Cameroon in Tunisia that made him immortal. Like to a generation of football fans. See, if Okocha dated Mainland Bridge now, a tire burst. People are going to stop and remove their tires and give it. Take brush.
Because if you put rapture here and say everybody here we are going to rapture to heaven, and put Okocha here that Okocha is doing leg over, I'll go to Okocha.
People will go. No,
I will go to Okocha.
People will go. People will go.
I'll go to Jesus.
Go to I'll see you later.
God is understanding.
I'll go to Jesus. You can go.
We tell you straight. God is understanding, and it is true. God is understanding. You see this leg over?
No.
We need to see this thing. Forget.
But that Kanu's goal against Brazil, that winning goal.
The winning.
Hey, that guy Kanu. Forget his language style of play. That guy's football brain was 100 over 100. The way he just rolled that ball and then hit him.
See, you need to look for. There was a goal that he scored for Arsenal against Middlesbrough. That he did something like that. He was backing the goal and then he just did. See,
it was also because of Kanu. A lot of Nigerians started supporting Arsenal.
It was because of Kanu.
Arsenal. I told you that there's a small miracle that Arsenal not win the league this season. And I'm really holding up to that small hope.
They win.
My son, they should not win. My son, unfortunately, is an Arsenal fan. They should not win. Badly behaves. It's as in, if Arsenal win this year, we know hear what's going to be next.
As you shouldn't.
Arsenal fans have been shouting since September last year that they're going to win the quadruple.
Yes.
Now, quadruple has come to 2 calls, but I hope that something will happen and they don't win that league. Because God, please. I'm not praying for anything more than I pray for this.
Arsenal win in Jesus' name.
What's your business? What's your business?
Because I don't know why you be hating on them.
But that's what football fans do.
Because-
I support United. I don't want Arsenal's
You
progress.
should have tried to win now.
Well, I thought we have achieved our objective for this season. Okay.
And then let Arsenal also.
No.
Not because you people don't have hope of winning doesn't mean that you should dump on Arsenal.
You see what I said about this marriage?
See, in football,
She's supposed to be a United fan, though, so you're supposed to be aligned with me.
I'm a United fan because of you, right? But doesn't mean that I want my enemies to suffer.
So, no.
It will make a lot of people if Arsenal win. A lot of
So
people will
you
be
should
very happy.
understand. I say you
And my brand sponsored
United
Arsenal.
fan, they are
So I
three
cannot
things.
come out and say anything bad about Arsenal.
that's just what.
My brand
Listen,
sponsored
see, there are
Arsenal.
three
So-
things. As a football, as a Man U fan, there are three clubs that you should always be against: Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool.
I know.
You
it's
should always be
always-
against them. As you should be hoping that before the game happens, Thunder will strike their best. That kind of stuff.
But in this context, I would rather City wins than Arsenal. Because when City wins the league, it's normal for them. So they are not insufferable.
City is new.
But if Arsenal
City is
wins,
new.
if Arsenal wins the league,
Arsenal's
they will be insufferable.
Arsenal's feud with Man U
historic.
is going back. So again, it's kind of like as a Nigerian, so you can see that
Like Nigeria's feud with Cameroon.
no, Cameroon we've subdued them. So yes, the recent
Cameroon is.
so yes, we've subdued them, but it's Ghana.
African football is just not as good anymore.
No, it's they try.
Across the board.
It's
That Nations Cup, the Nations Cup before this last one was really good.
Yeah,
Like a lot
even
of
this last one was good. Even this last one was good. So for example, like
No, but
like right now, Ghana is
countries
letting-
are not dominating anymore, either in the World Cup
no,
or the Olympics.
no,
In the past, they were.
Who?
That's what I mean. African football.
No, so there was a
I think our opponents are self-inflicted.
dominating
and
it.
there was a point in the between 96 when we won the Atlanta Olympics and
Yeah.
about 2010 when African countries were really doing well.
Yeah.
So you guys, what has happened is again, see, if country no good, even if football no good,
The whole continent
because
is not
as
good.
we are speaking, they are playing the African Cup of Nations under 17 tournaments. Nigeria is not there. Like how? This kind of thing, they're supposed to gather all those NFF people like this and beat
I
them.
agree.
I'm saying, how can I
They won't beat the previous ones safe because previous ones are part of this rot.
Yeah. I don't know why the whole thing has crumbled, but it's very sad.
It's just like
Sorry.
every other thing in the
I
country.
don't see time flies when you're having fun, and I've had a lot of fun. But yeah, I think that we've come to the end of
Yes,
this episode. Unfortunately, and I say this with a lot of regrets because I really, if you leave me now, I'll be here till another 2, 3, 4 hours.
I know you.
But Lolade, Cheta, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. It was real fun.
Thank
Can I ask and secure a communion for you guys to come back at some point in the future? Because I feel like we left a lot on the table to talk about
Well, yeah.
in the future.
Yes.
Thank
Being-
I
Actually,
don't believe Lolade. She had to say that.
yeah, definitely. Because there's a lot, that we did not touch on, which
Yes.
I think that would be
Yes,
quite
there-
interesting
there-
to.
There is that we.
But I had a lot of fun.
As you said,
And they get
the ground rule is don't start politics.
Yeah, we'll stay away from politics next time.
She did
Completely.
warn us that don't start with politics.
Once you do that, it just takes 40% of the time, and then it's
But this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys very
good.
much.
And the food, I need to acknowledge that. Really good.
I'm glad you guys
I
enjoyed
always tell her
the
this
food.
It's
thing.
really
Yeah,
good.
guys.
No, because you always say the food is good, even
Because am I like, is the food not good?
okay.
Have you made bad food before?
Always good.
Oh yeah, we'll continue arguing next time.
Anyway, the next time I come, please proper dodo.
I will do no such
Oh my
thing.
God.
I will do no such thing.
Guys, you know,
I can't eat that
I'm
shit.
looking at Instagram.
I'm not eat that bullshit. I can't eat that bullshit, dodo.
I need the people to vote on what dodo is.
Dodo.
This needs. Yeah. We need to resolve this on the internet. Dodo is fried plantain. That's like
Said Dodo is fried plantain.
that's it. That's really
See, again, there's quickery.
no. Lolade has so
Yes, there is.
And-
Quick-
Lolade,
yes.
I'll illustrate what
There is
it
a
is.
quick with
You
that.
see people do that thing and everybody votes in favor of quickery. That's only a further example that democracy is bad for the mass.
okay. You said
He took off my self display not to speak out. Okay, I was tricky.
Quickery is fried green plantain.
plantain. That's like chips and breakable.
I agree with that. And this is democracy.
Make
Yeah, this is the true against what?
75% of this electorate agree that raise.
I mean,
True against what?
I mean,
so,
the other day in this when did they vote that 99% of people voted for the person that had been messing the country up. So democracy is overrated.
okay. You see?
On to Dodo.
Thank you guys. See you next time.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.